What is going on, guys? My name is Cakes Mitchell, and welcome to my reaction channel. And today, guys, we're going to be checking out Dax. She cheated again. Not again, dude. Why did you do it?
So you telling me, after I took you back, when everybody told me not to, that you went and fucked the same nigga again?
Damn.
Fuck!
Damn, bro.
To be honest, I didn't even want to make this. I knew the topic I would talk about was frowned upon and heavily debated. Everybody thinks I'm happy, but I'm not, and here is my confession. How I let a girl destroy me and then push me to the point of this depression. Yeah, I'm talking about that do or die. Yeah, I'm talking about that suicide. Got all these cars, man, but who gon' ride? Fuck my friend a couple times, told me all those fucking lies. So I wrote a song so you can find out how I felt inside. I swear to God, I almost shot myself a couple times. I should be dead, so I had to talk with God, and he told me it'd be hard. So I asked if I could stay and he could take you instead. Remember all the shit that you was telling me? How you love me and want nobody above me? Now it's funny, all the shit that you promised is just a memory. You gave me something to believe in, then you broke me into pieces, and it's fucking with me mentally. Yeah, and I can't trust no other bitch because I'm starting to see women as the enemy. I saw you texting with the dude and it was cool because you told me you and him were just friends. Then I caught you in the bed, let it slide, took you back, and then you went and fucked the same dumb nigga again. What the fuck, bitch? I gave my all to you. There's a kid that no one knows about, and me and you both know I am the father to. That means I am a part of you. You went and broke my heart in two, then stabbed me in the back and watched me bleed and pulled an audible. Fuck, how you think this gon' end? Cause I've been dealing with depression, social media attention. They expect me to be happy, but I'm fucking depressed. I swear I'm fucking depressed. All the money in the world don't mean a thing if you can't share it with somebody that you love and that you fucking respect. Do you know how it feels to be awake, but all you want to do is go back to sleep? Because reality is suffocating, pushing on your chest, so all you want to do is go and live your life in your dreams? Do you know how it feels when the person that you love doesn't love you back? When they say the right things, but their actions are the opposite of everything they tell you every day to relax? Leave that bitch. You got to leave that bitch! Bitch, I wouldn't kill for you. Yeah. Man, fuck all of this music shit, I pass up on a deal for you. Yeah. Other niggas try to fuck, I swear I only saw the real in you. Yeah. You cheated twice, and now I can't deal with you. Yeah. Stacks. Dear God, I ask that you give me the strength to trust again. Please help me relieve this burden from my heart. I know time heals all wounds and some just take longer than others. So I'm going to trust you with this process. Amen.
All right, to be
Everybody put your
continued.
hands up if you can relate. We all been there. It's for you.
All right, guys, that was Dax. She cheated again, and off the jump, I'm kind of one way and another way on it. One, like, I really love that Dax is being able to open up on this side of the thing, because Dax always has like this front that he's like super happy, super positive, like all the time, and obviously no one is like that. I mean, obviously people have their good times, their bad times, but we only see what is put on social media for a lot of people, and especially Dax. Like, he's always back at it like a bad habit. I mean, that's Dax. It's like that's his thing. Is like he's super upbeat, positive, wants to bring other people up with him. I mean, that's just his thing. So it's nice to have. I know it sucks, but like it's nice to have this kind of a video where it kind of humifies Dax a little bit, where he's not just this like superior being guy that's always happy. He's a human, and like he has emotions. He goes through rough patches in his life, and this is just one example of that. I'm sure there's other things, stresses that he goes through in his life that he doesn't put out publicly, and it's just nice that he does open up and show this side of him as well. I really did like some of the rhyme schemes and stuff that he didn't hear. Dax is a guy when he wants, he can definitely flex lyrically. I don't think he's one that's really gonna kill you with his technical ability. But he even said this on one, I forget which song it was, that he could get more into that. That's not the kind of artist that he wants to be, and other stuff works to make it work on a larger scale, and I respect that. Personally, I would want Dax to flex that technical, lyrical kind of thing a little bit more, and I think that you definitely can make it work in mainstream media. I mean, Eminem has done it forever, and I know that the style of Eminem that he does now is different, but there's a way to make it work. But I digress from that. I really like the video and the story, and I think it was beautifully shot. I think there were a couple things at the beginning and end where he was acting. The acting wasn't that great. I think he did okay. I think the acting was okay. But the middle scene where it was just the mirror and him like screaming at the mirror or whatever, didn't really like that part at all. But overall, I think like the acting was all right. It passable. That's not a word, but I think over time Dax will get a little bit better with acting stuff. If that's something that he wants to get into, and kind of showing and flexing that he kind of maybe wants to do it in the future. I don't think it was that great here, but it also wasn't terrible. But I think the video was beautifully shot. I mean, I kind of want to dig into the details, figure out what kind of camera that it was, and what kind of lens it was shot on, because it was beautifully shot. And I really like the concept. They didn't go overboard. They could have made it really cheesy, and I'm glad that they didn't. I think that at points in here, they pushed that barrier with the mirror scene. Wasn't the biggest fan of not just the mirror scene like in the middle, but just the whole things to him like looking at himself in the mirror. And I get like the symbolism of it, but just wanted that pushed the level of it being cheesy a little bit. I wish they would have pulled back on that. But here nor there. It's still a great video. I really like the song. It tells this story in which like it's not all happened once, but it happened twice, and like him battling within himself. I hope in the next chapter it kind of delves into his own mindset and like him talking to himself and doubting himself and where that's gonna go. But I'm sure it's gonna tie in him approaching the girl about it, or maybe the guy about it, to understand their mindset and why they did it. So I could see that as well. But I'm glad that he's also doing these things where it's to be continued. Like it leaves you wanting more, and I'm very intrigued where this is going to go. So Dax is someone that you should definitely keep your eye on, because I think that he's one of the hardest, probably the hardest working upcoming artist that I know. He's always on social media, always responding to people, always talking back to people. Seems like a really genuine dude. Never met him, just in the DMs and stuff. But from what I've encountered with Dax, seems like a super genuine dude. Really, really wants to win. I love that competitive nature about him, and I just want him to win. And I really feel like he's well on his way to doing that. And he's got a nice story, and I think he talks about it a lot, so I think everyone knows that he used to be a janitor and then is trying to become a very successful hip-hop artist, so definitely respect that. And this song, guys, I thought was pretty good. I think there was a few key areas in which I would have liked it better, but overall, I really did enjoy this song. I'd give it like a 7, 7.5. I thought it was a good song. I really love getting inside Dax's head and learning his emotions a little bit, and I really want to see some more of that in the future. So let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you indifferent? Let me know in the comment section below. If you guys want me to react to your music that you make personally, all you got to do is go up to my Fiverr at Fiverr, that's fiverr.com/CakesMitchell, and follow the instructions for me to do that there. There's a link in the description box below. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, just at CakesMitchell. And until next time, blah.